Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. And it's vlog time because Daddy done screwed up. So last night I figured I'd be the good father, make muffins. Because why not? It's been a long time since I cooked muffins, and this is going to come back later in the story. And like I don't bake often. Like I'll cook stews, I'll cook curries, I'll cook steak. I can cook really well. I've always been able to. I just haven't been able to bake. And so I thought to myself, 7 o'clock last night, and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna bake muffins. I got a new shirt from my lovely friend in Thailand, and she's a very wonderful friend. But anyway, so there I was last night baking cookies. I mean, not baking cookies. Jesus, I've not had enough coffee today. Anyway, so there I was baking muffins, and as I said, I don't bake muffins from scratch. I get the muffin mix and add what needs to be added. And normally they turn out pretty good, but as I said, I haven't baked muffins in about 2 years. And so I mixed it up. I put everything in there, mixed it up, made it all nice. Tasted it, and it's like, that tastes a little off. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I just had a big mouthful of Canadian Club and ginger ale. So maybe that's what was making it taste a little weird. And then I put it in the oven. I gave it its time. And then pulled it out. And they hadn't risen. I was like, what did I do wrong? Muffins are simple. You put in the mix, you put in the eggs, you put in the water, you mix it, you put in the thingies. It grows and starts looking like a mushroom. But these ones didn't. These ones like raised like maybe like a little teeny, like maybe a couple millimeters. And it was just like, well, you know what, maybe I just didn't mix it enough. I'll taste it in a bit. So fast forward to like 11 o'clock last night, and my son decided to taste one, and he said these are really hard, and it's like, well, they didn't feel really hard to me. Like they had like a little bit of firmness to it, and then he tasted it, and he just went wild. Started to vomit, or not started to vomit, started to like gag and say how bad it tasted. I mean, that broke my heart. It really did. Like, I tried. I tried to be the good father. But then I tasted it, and it was nasty. Like, it took me like a good hour and a half to get the taste out of my mouth. And that was just from like one bite. One little tiny piece. And then after like a little bit of looking at the package, I thought, okay, well, maybe my eggs were bad. But then it was like, no, I only brought them last week, so they should be good. And I mean, the water in this city isn't the best, especially tap water. But that's why I got like a whole bunch of bottled water, because the water in the city is nasty lately. But anyway, so the only other thing that it could have been was either I screwed up mixing it, I screwed up cooking it, or the mix was bad. Well, turns out the mix expired 3 years ago. So I was using 3-year-old expired mix because smart, and that's why they tasted so nasty, and that's why they didn't rise. So I had to throw it out. So my attempts to be the good father and make something healthy and, well, semi-healthy. I mean, I suppose it's better than candy. But anyway, so my attempts to make something semi-healthy and semi-good and stuff like that was a big loss. I mean, I'm planning tonight. Well, I got to go to groceries today, so I'm going to go get some more muffin mix today. Hopefully, not leave this one in the cupboard for 5 years, and hopefully, it'll work a bit better this time. I hope, possibly, maybe, probably not, because as I said, I can't bake. About the only desserts I can bake really is pavlova, which if you're not Australian and you've probably never had pavlova, you've probably had meringue. But it's basically like you cook the meringue and then you pile it with about 4 inches of whipped cream, put fruit on it, and everyone loves it. I'm really good at that because I mean that's just basically egg whites and sugar. So that's not even. That really isn't hard. But that's about the only thing I can really bake. Oh, I do bake a really good bread and butter pudding. But most of the stuff I make, I will use the stove. Like as I said, I'll make curries and stews. I make a really good rice pudding. Although my son can't have that one because I put too much rum in it. And if you're not putting rum in rice pudding, it's not really rice pudding. Let's face it. I love rice. Oh, I should make some rice pudding. I really should. I should make some rice pudding. I haven't had that in a while. That means I gotta cook rice though. Well, I do have a rice cooker for that, so it's another thing. I can't cook rice on the stove. I have to use my rice cooker. Every time I make rice on the stove, it either just goes like slop or it just doesn't cook enough. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, I love cooking. Cooking is my relaxing time. Um, my favorite thing is finish work and start cooking. Cook something fun. Cook something nice. I gotta start cooking healthy though, because I'm starting to put on weight again. Basically, when my wife died, I think I weighed 250 pounds, and now I weigh 100 and what was it, 182. So I lost like 70 pounds in the last 2 years. But I'm starting to put it back on again because all I do is sit down and eat now. And I'm in the middle of trying to quit smoking and quitting smoking. When every time I try to quit smoking, I just eat, and put on the weight. And heaven freaking forbid, I keep the weight off. Like I got $800 worth of freaking gym equipment in the living room. I think I've used 3 times in the last few years. I gotta start doing that as well. I gotta get rid of this dad bod. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, make sure you like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed my little rant, my little story about almost poisoning my son. He's still not happy with me. I asked him this morning if he wanted muffins, and he just looked at me and glared. So, I mean, Daddy tried. Daddy tried, but Daddy failed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one.